Hi there, thanks for clicking on this video. David with Beyond the Blast Doors. I am just now sitting down to, I want to go over the Star Wars Rebels mid-season, the Season 4 trailer. It's the final trailer. It's the end of the series. It dropped just a few hours ago online. Star Wars dropped it on the social media and YouTube accounts, and so I just want to watch this real quick with you and give you some, react to this trailer with you, and then talk about some of the things that I like, and hopefully there's nothing that I don't like, because that would be a real bummer. So let's get started here. Volume up. Starting on Lothal there.
I've learned so much about life, about being a good person.
This is Ezra and Kanan the way they started out.
Not for you guys, I'd be back on the falls.
Okay, so we're seeing, seems like we're getting a montage of clips from throughout the series, like a trip down memory lane type of thing, which I'm into. The Jedi Temple, the Kyber Crystal, that's cool. Malachor, all right. I'm into it. The Sith Holocron, the Bendu. I like this. You can feel it, it's building up. Still getting these clips from throughout the series. The Dark Saber there.
And they will. Is it wrong for me to protect my friends?
Oh yeah, building up. This is the end. Filoni gets to close it out his way, man. They're tugging on your heartstrings right now with this build up. Oh yeah, there's my Mothma. Always excited to see her.
We can do this together.
Cool.
Let's go get her.
Off with the ponytail, huh?
Terrible trouble.
Oh, there goes one trooper. Here's the other one. Out the window! That's awesome. That's great.
I have to tell you something. I hate your hair.
Oh, well, you know what? It's Star Wars humor that fits. Rex leading the way there.
Full-scale bombardment.
Thrawn. Oh, I love that shot of the destroyer over Lothal. That was sweet. The Emperor. Oh, that voice. I need to talk about that. I want to talk about that voice. Love these action shots. The Death Trooper still in there. Mortis? That,
I know what we have to do now.
it's a hologram of the Emperor. With Ezra.
One last lesson.
Oh, what a great ending to that trailer. Oh my gosh. One last lesson. And we get to go on that journey together. And wow, what a great trailer. And the one thing I have to say about the Rebels series, there hasn't been a bad trailer for the series. Some things that I want to make sure that you know about. The episodes return. The final stretch here begins on February 19th on Disney XD. They're going to do 2 episodes for the following 3 weeks. And then they're going to give a half hour. And then they're going to give, I believe it's an hour and a half that I read. So it's going to be an hour and a half grand finale to Star Wars Rebels. And I cannot wait to see what they do. Watching this trailer, we first kind of, like I said during it, it's like memory lane. We kind of start at the very beginning with Ezra starting outside of his makeshift home, looking out over Lothal. And then we get kind of brought back, we're reminded of these significant moments in the last 4-year journey that we've been a part of. And to see it just really kick in there, the ponytail goes away from Kanan. Obviously the mission is you have to go get Hera, and it's so great to see that. I will say it seems like a lot of this is going to stay on Lothal. It doesn't seem to me that we're leaving Lothal, that it's going to be the critical planet, the critical setting of these last final episodes of Star Wars Rebels. And there was some speculation that this series would actually kind of wrap up either close to or during the Battle of Scarif. That was just something it was kind of like an off-the-cuff comment that Dave Filoni made. Oh, it'd be kind of cool if they wound up there. I don't think he actually said in that moment that is what's going to happen. Clearly evident based on this trailer. We're not going to get that. We're going to stay on Lothal, and Ezra has an encounter with the Emperor. Now, before I got to watch this trailer, I was on Twitter. I was going and doing errands. I was coming back from the gym, and on Twitter, and Sam Witwer tweeted out and he was confirming that he is not the voice of the Emperor, and that we can guess. Essentially, he's saying, guess who it is? That's Ian McDiarmid, back as the Emperor, Emperor Palpatine, to close out Star Wars Rebels. How cool is that? I love that we get to see him, because you gotta see a baddie. You gotta see a baddie. And of course, we have Thrawn. We saw Thrawn followed with those shots of the destroyers coming in over the city. But to see the Emperor there, and of course, no mention of Vader, as far as we know, no inclusion of Ahsoka Tano in this trailer. So that's really cool to see that presence, that character, knowing that it is Ian McDiarmid behind. He is the voice behind that character, which is right. And I think if you go and you watch or read the tweet that Sam Witwer sent out, who's known for doing the voice of the Emperor, along with Maul, he says, it's like they found a better actor, and you know what? It's like such a classy gesture that Sam did there, just being like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't blame them for picking Ian McDiarmid to voice the Emperor. He is the Emperor. So I'm just like, that is so cool. And so I kind of assumed like we were probably going to get something about the Emperor based on that tweet in this, but to see it is really exciting. To see the Emperor there is really satisfying. Someone's going to go, and I'm wondering who that is. I wonder what this dynamic with I'm hung up on the Emperor. Like, is there a dynamic between Ezra and the Emperor? If they meet at all, he's dead. Like, Ezra's dead. But it seems like the shots that we got, it was with the Emperor as a hologram. So interesting to see how that hologram comes into the possession of Ezra. And then, like, what's that one last lesson? Like, what is that one last lesson? I think that's a great trailer, and it gets me excited. It's fun to see all our favorite characters having one more adventure together. Very curious to see. You see Rex back in the battle with the Rebels, and you're seeing Sabine flying around, which is really cool. Hera, Hera gets rescued. I mean, that's got to happen, right? And I even like the little joke there she had about Kanan's hair. Because sometimes I complain about like sometimes humor doesn't fit in Star Wars, but that's just like two people existing together. That humor worked for me there. Really cool. Again, February 19th is when the first two episodes of the last stretch here of Rebel Season 4 arrives on Disney XD for you to watch, and then the next 3 weeks, and then my goodness, an hour-and-a-half grand finale. I am so excited to watch this series. How they finish it. How Dave Filoni finishes this series after not being able to conclude the Clone Wars, having that show kind of taken from under him, through the Disney acquisition, and then now he gets Rebels and he gets to close it out his way. I can't wait. And then of course the question is, what's after Rebels? Like, what is Dave doing after Rebels? But I think that's a question that we can entertain in a couple months. Let's just enjoy how Dave Filoni sends this one out. And I'm sure it's going to be a real thrill. If you enjoyed this trailer, please do me a favor. Comment down below and tell me what you think about the trailer, what you like, maybe if there's anything that you dislike. I don't know if there's anything you can dislike unless you're a little bummed out that it seems like it's all taking place on Lothal, which to me it kind of does. I was kind of hoping we would go towards space. It would end with this big epic space battle. We still might get that. We might not have all the scenes here. I mean, they might be leaving out stuff from that hour-and-a-half finale. So the only way we'll find out is by watching this series together. So drop a comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. This is the first time you're seeing me or anything with Beyond the Blast Doors. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And this is going to be exciting. We'll watch the first episode on February 19th, and be sure to do a breakdown. We'll see you soon.